Beninese Yoruba monarchs write precedent and warn about Sunday Igboho's trial. The monarchs were said to have told President Talon not to take sides with Nigeria. 7 Yoruba monarchs in Benin Republic have written to the president, Patrice Talon, not to take sides with Nigeria in the ongoing trial of Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Adeyemo. The monarch's letter was submitted on Monday to the president after his meeting with Nigeria's ambassador to Benin Republic, Lieutenant General TR1ÁŁ Buratai, who also presented his letter of credence. Little distraction, little diversion, but isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how Lieutenant General TR1ÁŁ Buratai, retired, is Nigeria's ambassador to Benin Republic? Imagine. Let's not talk about that. The letter was jointly signed by the Onikoyi Abe Sesan Alajase of Ajase land, Onimase of Imase land, Onorioge of Ohori, Onilase of Ilase land, Onikrake of Kraka land, from Seme town, and Allah Juwon of Ajuwon land, who is the president of the Council of Obas. It was learned that a copy of the letter was submitted to the country's Minister of Interior and the Senate President. The monarchs were said to have told President Talon not to take sides with Nigeria. It was also learned that the monarchs urged him not to allow the country be used by Nigeria to score political points. The spokesman for the area on a Kakan for Yoruba land, Kehinde Aderemi said his boss Gani Adams had been informed of Benin Republic monarchs' action. Aderemi stated, yes, they called him Adams this morning to give an update. He commended their actions. Also, delegations of the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, and the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Saliu Adetunji, who were in Benin Republic on Monday to observe the court proceedings, have given feedbacks to their masters. Yes, the Oni was given the feedback almost immediately, but no further action has been taken, one of his aides said. One of Igboho'S counsels also faulted the President Muhammadu Buhari's government for attacking Igboho. The lawyer said, incidentally, it is on record that General Buhari also clamored for self-determination for the northern people in the past. Oh, wow. It is also on record that he's advocating for self-determination of Palestine. He is not opposed to those, but when it comes to the Yoruba nation, you say unity is non-negotiable. Is it everything that is non-negotiable in life? You cannot force two people to remain together. Very true. They literally just brought receipts against President Buhari and said, is this you? Is this you? But yeah, I mean, I think what is also good is that Yorubas, despite, country where they are in West Africa, are sort of uniting, with each other. And obviously, in Benin Republic, they're basically telling the president, don't side with Nigeria. But will Nigeria's intimidation override such advice? And then the Benin Republic government will just go with? Or would it be that because they understand the world is watching, they would not really want to make any moves? Because really and truly, they don't really want to be in Kenya's position right now. It's not really like as if anyone is holding Kenya responsible. The look is just very bad. Especially to see that when he was arrested, there weren't any charges against him, and the lies basically that he faked a Beninese passport was untrue. He was actually found with a Nigerian and a German passport. So again, the charges brought against him at first that warranted his first arrest have proven not to be true. So in the course of when the time, the gap in which he was actually being detained by the Beninese police, there weren't any charges. So the date of his trial his lawyer had the assumption that he was going to be released. They met new charges against Sunday Igboho, and now the whole process is going to be prolonged. Not surprising. The Nigerian government may not even seem to be involved, but then, of course, for the fact that Igboho is basically restricted, I think that's enough for the Nigerian government. And the same thing is happening to even Nnamdi Kanu as well. The date for his trial has been extended to the 21st of October. So that is it. Obviously, very sad, very much. It's not surprising. We cannot be surprised about this. I mean, it's the Nigerian government. I don't know what else you can need to add to that to make it make sense. Someone says this is to show that Buhari is no longer relevant in Yoruba land. Buhari has failed woefully and God will disgrace him to the last drop. KBC, I honestly cannot even read this, but from this, it's Yoruba, and it basically, it's very much hyping up, the Obas in Benin Republic, as they should. Yoruba standing together, it is just the whole Yoruba race, Yoruba tribe as a whole is a movement, very much diverse all around the world, from, obviously with slavery and all that, there in West Africa, as well as, South America, well, mainly Brazil. So yeah, I think if anything, if they want a whole, coalition of Yorubas all around the world to support Igboho, it can actually happen. It really can. Somebody here says, thumbs up for the kings. You have perceived the hand of Buratai bandit. We can perceive the hand of Buratai bandit in it. I mean, come on. Imagine Buratai is like Igboho is just set up. Imagine the Nigerian ambassador to Benin Republic is Toko Buratai, and you think Igboho is going to leave Benin Republic? Yeah, I mean, just the man's face alone, he's out here for business, but that's not it. He's retired. I don't know why. I guess he has his allies in government, and of course with the retirement, he still has benefits where he'd be promised, and his payment will also come after retirement, where he will have positions and he will still be relevant, in the political space. Someone says, even a husband and wife cannot be forced to live together. Our own was fraudulent, scripted by Lord Lugard in 1914. The nation is not working hard. It will never work. You mentioned Lord Lugard, that's a whole different conversation, but that's just what it is. Somebody here says that people cannot coexist by force. When you continue to oppress a group of people and they're agitating to move away from you, is killing the solution. It's not even that. On a basic principle, on a basic thing, you holding people against their will, what is it called? You are holding people hostage against, you're holding a whole ethnic group, or two now, because first one is like, I want to leave, and you say no. And you threaten with military presence, and you threaten with, political power to make them stay. What is that called? I'll leave that to you. Fill in the blanks. Put what you think about this, and do not forget to like and subscribe.